And now let's see what the problem is with this. And that is one of memory. Let's say our user sent a message saying, hello, please remember the word is squirrel. Okay. And you know what? In package and post message, before we parse the message, let's do console.log message and let's say user. So it's going to log the user message. And then over here, let's log this as the assistant. And over here, let's do response equals await package and post message. And I'm going to ask, what's the word? Okay. And from human intelligence, we'd expect it to say squirrel because we said that the word is squirrel. But when using the OpenAI API, you have to remember that each API call is its own world. It should not be able to answer that question in the way we'd expect and want it to. Let's try that. All right, and look at that for a second. You can see the problem. User, hello, please remember the word is squirrel. Assistant, sure, I'll remember the word squirrel. User, what's the word? You'll need to provide a description or context because it has no clue about the previous message. So the solution is going to be to store all the messages in an array in both directions. So we're going to store all the user messages as they come in and all the assistant responses as they're sent out. So let's do const message array equals, and it will start off being empty. And when the message comes in, we're going to do message array.push the new parsed message. And then instead of sending this array, we're going to send this array. And this might be enough already to solve our problem. Let's check. Okay, and over here, you can see that it worked. It said, hello, please remember the word is squirrel. The assistant says, sure, I'll remember the word squirrel. Now I say, what's the word? And the assistant answers, the word is squirrel. So there you go. This is how you can enable memory and longer conversations than a simple one-off. Now, the problem with this is that we're not storing the responses from the LLM. So let's say we said, hello, please pick a number between 1 and 10. And then we say, what's the number? And let's run that. And you could see that the assistant didn't remember that it picked 7. So what we want to do actually is over here, let this be a variable. And we can name it OpenAI response. And then what we want to do is add to the messages array OpenAI response dot data choices 0 dot message. And now every message that comes in or out, we are adding to our messages array so that the LLM gets the entire context of the conversation so far and is able to respond sensibly. So over here you can see it remembered 7. I'm going to commit this to a new branch in the project repository. I'll link to it in the description.